Happy Tuesday, my friends. It is August the 13th, 2024. I know it's been a few days since you've seen me, but we are back, baby. And I've got 3 best bets on the way. And I also got a NRFI of the day for you all. Let's get into these winners. This is the free 3. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as we just try to get to the bag together and make some money. I know it's been a few days since we've been here on the channel, a little bit consistent. I do apologize as I've been traveling a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things going on in the family, but I am back, guys. On Friday we had a 1-3 day, and over the weekend we had a 3-1 day. We missed yesterday, but we're gonna be back. So we kind of broke even over the last few days on the channel. So let's recap everything that's been going on. On Friday I gave you guys 4 picks. I gave you the Reds on the run line. They cashed in, went on the -1.5. They won an extra inning, so we got that done. But they did on the first 5 run line as we took them that half run. They didn't get that done. They were losing to the Marlins in the first 5. We did lose on the Yankees and Mariners lay. I'm staying away from 2 teams right now. We saw the Yankees -300 favorites yesterday. Who lost a parlay yesterday because the Yankees blew that thing at -300 odds? So I'm just not touching some of these huge favorites right now. We also lost on the J lay when we had Vladdy to get a hit and Gausman to get strikeouts. Kevin Gausman did not get the strikeouts. Vladdy did get the hit as he's been on fire, so we hate to see that. So that was 1-3 on our last video that we had done on maybe on Thursday or Friday. Now over the weekend, I gave you guys a few bets in the Olympics in the championship game for the US and the France, but also we can recap what we've done on the channel here from the Olympics. So we gave out a total of 4 picks in the Olympics, including the games that we did on Saturday. We cashed in on the France men's volleyball team to win the gold medal. We got that done. That was like +180 odds. You should have cashed in on that one. We also won on France in the first half in the gold medal match +9. They were able to cash in on that. And then Kevin Durant over 14.5 points. If you guys missed that reel, I gave you guys those 2 picks in the championship. Both of those hit. Now we did lose on Alcaraz to win the gold. We took Carlos Alcaraz to win the gold. He did lose to Novak. It's kind of tough to see that, but I'm not mad at it because Novak, that was the only thing that was missing from his incredible resume, from an amazing career. So I'm not too mad about that, him stealing the gold. We did get Alcaraz to the finals right. We should have taken that maybe instead of just the gold, but it happened. So 1-3 we had like on a Thursday, Friday. We had a 3-1 Olympic weekend. Not a bad kind of break even there on a 4-4 slate. Hopefully you guys had a great Olympics, watching the track and field, watching the men's basketball team, the women's team, watching all the different sports. Hopefully that was a great experience for you guys, because in 4 years we'll be back and we'll be in LA, and maybe we'll have boots on the ground at that time. So I do appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing here on the channel. Some new things are on the way, so be on the lookout for that. But right now you can see our year-to-date record right here, just a few games under 500 to get the month of August started. But we're gonna bounce back here because I've got 3 more winners on the way today, including a NRFI of the day. So smash that subscribe button, like the video, and now let's dive into these winners for today real quickly. For my first best bet of the day, we're going to go to the first game on the board, and that is between the Nationals and the Orioles. And for this game, we're going to look at a total here. I've been staying away from sides, and I've just been really trying to find the angle. And right now, I think totals have been printing pretty well because a lot of these teams, their bullpens are depleted. They're dealing with injuries. They're calling up guys from the minor leagues. It's just that time of the year. And as a result, we're going to go over 9 here, -115 odds. Now, both of these pitchers, Jake Irvin's on the mound for the Nationals. Trevor Rogers is on the mound for the Orioles. I don't trust either of these guys. Jake Irvin, he's been in really bad form. He started off the year real strong, but recently it's been tough for him. 3.76 ERA on the year, and he's coming off a start against the Giants where he only went 5 innings. He gave up 8 hits to go with 5 earned runs and 3 home runs. You hate to see that. In his start before that against the Brewers, 5 2/3 innings, 6 innings, 4 runs given up. His start before that against Seattle, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs given up. So if you look at his form over the last 5 starts, he's given up a combined 8 home runs over the last 5 starts to go with a combined 10, 15, 19 earned runs given up over the last 4 starts. So it's just all these different things for me right now that's got me a little bit concerned. And then when you keep in mind that the Orioles are top 10 in the major leagues in batting average against right-handed pitching, I think they're going to score a few runs off of Irvin today. But on the other side for them, we've got Trevor Rogers, and even though he's coming off a pretty strong start against the Blue Jays where he went 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs given up, his strikeout numbers have just not necessarily been there this year. here. And as a result, he's giving up contact. He walks guys pretty consistently. And I think that the Nationals are going to be able to get to him and score a few runs off of him today. I do see the Orioles winning this game, but I do think that this could be like a 6-4 final. I am going to go for the over 9 runs here. I don't know who's going to win, but I do think that there's going to get a lot of offense scored from both of these teams. Trevor Rogers, before he was traded to the Orioles from Miami, he wasn't even strong for them. 4.71 ERA on the year. And like I said, he's a guy who struggles with the strikeout pitch, and I think the Nationals are going to be able to get to him today. Give me the Nationals. Give me the Orioles over 9 runs. We've been seeing a lot of high-scoring games. I can't trust either of these pitchers right now, and I'm going to back the offenses in this matchup. For my second best bet of the day, we're going to go with a player prop. And speaking about a pitcher that we can't trust, and I hate to say it because he's on my team, and that's Mr. Cutter Crawford of the Red Sox, but we're going to go over 2.5 earned runs here, -125 odds on Caesars. Now, this has probably been the biggest breakthrough that I've had this year in my sports betting game when it comes down to baseball. One thing that I really like to take, if you guys are a fan of the channel, if you're inside the Discord group, I take a lot of first fives, right? I was taking a lot of first 5 team totals, but this year I've actually opened my mind to actually taking the pitcher earned runs instead of the first 5 team total. What's the big difference between the two, Noble? Well, you normally have the same number. So right now for this specific game, the Red Sox, they're going to be taking on the Rangers in this matchup, and the Rangers' first 5 team total is at +115. But Cutter Crawford's over 2.5 earned runs is at -125 odds. So you're paying a little bit more of juice here. So you're probably saying to yourself, and the mistake that I was making a lot this season is I was taking the first 5 team total because I was like, you know what? It's 2.5 earned runs on each side in a way, and I'm taking the team total so I don't have to worry about the earned runs, and I'm getting plus value, so I'm getting a better value number. But when you really think about it, sometimes you're going to have these starting pitchers going past the 5th inning, maybe in the 6th inning, maybe in the 7th inning, and you still get the advantage of the earned runs, even though that bet would have been nullified or maybe have lost if you were just isolated to the first 5. So that's why I'm looking at the earned runs here, because even though I do think that the team total for the Rangers will go over in the first 5 and Cutter Crawford will give up these runs in the first 5 innings, it gives us that insurance that if this game goes into the 6th inning, if it goes into the 7th inning and Crawford it's still on the mound, then guess what? We can still cash on that. And that's why I'm taking the earned runs here, because if you watched the game yesterday with the Red Sox, that was a game that ended in 10 innings, 5-4, but the Red Sox still utilized 5 arms out of the bullpen in that game. So this is a matchup to me where I think they might try to pitch Crawford a little bit deep, and if he gets to the 5th or 6th inning without giving up maybe only 1 or 2 runs, he might step out there in the 6th and 7th inning and give up the extra runs that we need here. Cutter Crawford's not a guy that I've been willing to back of late because his form has just not been good. In his last start against the Royals, he went 3 2/3 innings, 6 earned runs given up to go with 5 hits. And his start for that against the same exact Rangers team, he went 5 1/3 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 5 earned runs to go with 4 home runs. And that's just been something that's plaguing Cutter Crawford right now, the long ball. In his last 4 starts, he's given up a combined 13 home runs. That's right, 13 home runs over the last 4 starts, and that's just not something that I'm willing to back against a Rangers team that's getting their offense picked up a little bit. Corey Seager is one of the hottest hitters in all of baseball right now. I think they're going to be able to get to him, and even if Cutter Crawford goes deep in this game, 5, 6, 7 innings because of the bullpen arms that they used yesterday, that's why I just want to isolate this to the earned runs. I believe the Rangers will be able to score this amount of runs here off of him today. Cutter Crawford, I'm not a big fan of the form that he's in. Give me Cutter Crawford over 2.5 earned runs. He has a 4.11 ERA so far this year. At home, he has a 4.1 ERA, so it's not anything that's just been too impressive. And like I said, this Rangers team literally just got to him 2 weeks ago. I expect them to do that again today. Over 2.5 earned runs is our second pick of the day. For our third and final best bet of the day, we'll give you our NRFI of the day. And I actually love the value that we're getting on this NRFI, considering how strong both of these pitchers have been in the first inning. So give me the Cardinals, give me the Reds, NRFI, -120 odds, and you can't beat that because we have Eric Fede on the mound for the Cardinals. We've got Hunter Green on the mound for the Reds. Eric Fede, dating back to this time with the White Sox, 19-4 to the NRFI this year, including hitting his last 6 straight in a row. Meanwhile, Hunter Green is 20-3 on this year to the NRFI, including hitting his last 7 straight. So you love those numbers, and the fact that we're getting at -120 odds, the wind must be blowing at Great American Ballpark today, because I don't know why it's so low, but I'm going to take it. When you also look at how these offenses have been in the first inning, they've gotten off to a really slow start. The Reds have a 73% NRFI success rate. The Cards have a 76% NRFI success rate. Both of them tend to not score a lot of runs in the first inning, and I like the strong pitching matchup that we have here between Fede and Green. Give me the NRFI here between the Cards and Reds as our third and final pick of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. 3 best bets, 3 winners that I've given you guys on this Tuesday card. Give me Eric Fede, give me Hunter Green in the NRFI between the Cardinals and the Reds as our first pick. Give me Cutter Crawford over 2.5 earned runs as our second best bet of the day. And then we're going to go with the Nationals and Orioles over 9 runs as our third pick. For more picks and plays that I'm dropping throughout the day, I will be honest, I'm not crazy in the Discord group. So if you join the group, I'm adding maybe 1, maybe 2 more plays, but that's really it. We're taking it real light here on the channel until we get back into college football season, trying to manage those bankrolls accordingly. So make sure you guys are doing the same. I'll be back tomorrow for more picks and plays. Appreciate all the love and support. Let's get after that cheddar. I'll see y'all tomorrow's video. Later, guys.